I caught my husband in bed with my twin sister, and 3 months later, he sat on the front row and watched me marry the one man she could never get over, her ex. Her face went pale. His hands trembled. And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel broken. I felt powerful. Let me take you back to how it all started. My name is Naomi Blake. I'm 30 years old, and I live in Charleston, South Carolina. I am a pediatric nurse, someone people often describe as gentle, kind-hearted, and forgiving to a fault. I met Evan Simmons when I was 25. He was a financial analyst, charming, respectful, the kind of man who made waiters smile and babies giggle. He'd grown up in Charlotte but moved to Charleston for work. Our first date was a picnic on the beach at sunset. Classic, right? But it was perfect. Within 2 years, we were married. My twin sister, Noelle, was my maid of honor. She gave a speech at the wedding that made everyone cry. Noelle and I had always been close, same laugh, same everything. But our personalities were night and day. Where I was quiet and careful, Noelle was bold, magnetic, the type who walked into a room and stole the spotlight without even trying. Still, I never imagined she'd steal my husband. Looking back, the signs were there. They always are, aren't they? Evan suddenly became busy on nights we planned dinner. He started going to the gym more, got a new cologne one that I never picked out, and Noelle, she started showing up more. She'd say things like, "I miss you guys," or "Evan's so lucky to have someone like you." But something about the way she said it didn't sit right. One night, I got home early from a double shift. Evan wasn't answering his phone. I assumed he was asleep. But then I saw Noelle's car parked down the street. I told myself it was a coincidence, that maybe she came to surprise me. Denial is comforting until it chokes you. I walked into our home, quiet, lights low, and that's when I heard it. Whispering, giggles. I climbed the stairs, each one heavier than the last. The door to our bedroom was half open. What I saw on the other side nearly stopped my heart. Evan, shirtless, Noelle, wearing my robe. In our bed. They didn't notice me at first. I had long enough to hear her say, "She'll never know." I made a sound. I don't know if it was a scream or a gasp, but it froze them both. Evan stumbled over the sheets. Noelle had the nerve to look embarrassed, like she'd been caught cheating on a test, not destroying her sister's marriage. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just said, "You two deserve each other." And I left. For weeks, I grieved. But grief turned into anger, and anger turned into strategy. I remembered Noelle's ex, Jordan. They'd dated for 2 years, and she'd always said he was the one that got away. So I reached out to him. Not out of revenge at first, I just wanted to talk. But something unexpected happened. We clicked. He'd heard what happened. "She never changes," he said. What started as coffee turned into weekly dinners. He made me laugh in a way I hadn't in months. And eventually he made me feel seen again. We didn't plan to fall in love, but we did. 3 months later, I was walking down the aisle again. Only this time, Noelle was in the audience, her face drained of all color. And Evan, he couldn't even look me in the eye. Today, Jordan and I live just outside Charleston. I'm still a nurse. He's a small business owner. And every day, we build a life filled with respect, laughter, and truth. I never went looking for revenge. But life has a way of balancing itself when you stop letting others define your worth. To anyone who's ever been betrayed, don't beg for loyalty. Demand it. And if they can't give it, walk away. With your head held high. Because sometimes the best revenge is letting them watch you be truly loved. If this story hit home, like, share, and subscribe to SilkMirror for more stories where karma comes beautifully wrapped.